Hello and welcome to another live. I feel like it's been ages since I've been sitting down here with you because we had two very busy weekends, or it's, well, exactly the opposite of busy because we were having breaks the past 2 weekends. I was abroad with my husband one weekend, and then last weekend we were on a camping trip. So I wasn't live the last 2 weeks, and I really missed you. And we're back with a bang today because I'm discussing my favorite time of the year, and that's Christmas. I don't know how many of you love Christmas just as much as I do. If I have some Christmas lovers over here, I want to get a heart emoji. So the topic for today is prepping ahead for Christmas. And I'm going to go over how I prepare in advance, and I'm even going to let you in on what I prepared even up to 1 year in advance of Christmas. Yes, that's right. I'm not kidding. I'll go into the details. And today, my blog post was also about Christmas. It was about 4 things. So these are the 4 main things that I would suggest that you do now to have a stress-free Christmas. So the 2 topics are related. So the blog post covers the top 4 things, and I will go into what I do and the rest of the things that I plan out in advance. Now, you know that planning is my second name, so there's quite a bit of that going on. I really enjoy it, and it also gives me peace of mind. And particularly in this case, when it comes to things like Christmas, planning ahead really gives me time to enjoy the season, because the thing that I wouldn't want for myself or for my family is to be running around, rushing for gifts, for food, cramming too much in during the Christmas season, instead of having the time to take it slow and just enjoy the Christmas season. So this is why, besides the fact that I love planning, this is why I really prepare in advance for Christmas. Because come Christmas, come December, I want to be drinking my mulled wine at home. I want to be playing with the kids with the Christmas songs on. I want to be inviting a couple of friends over for some cozy nights in, and family for some teas, and just going around enjoying Malta lit up in all of its beauty. So that's Christmas for me. And it's not getting crazy and trying to buy last minute gifts, and also making it, I like to really enjoy the Christmas with family and friends, not just the craziness of it. Because unfortunately, when you go out during Christmas time, all you see are people rushing about. And that's just crazy for me, because for me, Christmas is the other way around. It's a time to slow down and enjoy the season. So I don't know how many of you actually do this, but I'm going to help you out if not. So, I don't know if you've read the blog post, by the way. If you received my email, there's the link in the email. But if you haven't and you'd like to access it right after the live, don't go just yet. You can go to www.mamamanual.com/latest. Every week, this link gets changed and it goes straight to my latest blog post. So if you think you've missed the last one, you just have to go to www.mamamanual.com/latest. So if you don't know who I am, my name is Nakita. I run the Mama Manual blog and social media pages, and I love to just help out busy moms to slow down by teaching them time management skills, and help them just live the life that they truly want to live, and also, very important, leave some time for self-care. So hello, because I can see that a lot of faces have popped up, the numbers are growing, it seems a lot of you love Christmas. If you have missed the topic is Christmas, and it's about how I prep ahead for the busy, or I don't keep it busy, it's supposedly busy. It's a supposedly busy season, yes, that's it. And how I prep ahead to take things slow during this season. So if you love Christmas, I've asked you to leave a heart emoji, because I want to know how many people are as crazy about Christmas as I am. And if you are as crazy about Christmas as I am, what do you love about it the most? Because I want to know. I love all things Christmas, but there's one thing which really puts me in the mood and puts me into the Christmas spirit, and that is the kids' Christmas concert. That's the one event that, for me, as soon as the concert is on, Christmas has started. I kind of wish they do it a little bit earlier as well, because that's when I really start feeling the Christmas spirit. And I can't help but cry every year. Do you cry? I don't just cry when I see my kids. It's such an emotional time for me. I just watch all those kids on the stage so happy, and oh goodness, I'm gonna cry now as well. But I love school Christmas concerts, so I can't wait for this year's. Do you prep ahead for Christmas as well, ladies? Because I do, and I'm going to share exactly how. Just before I dive into the topic, I'd like to make a note about today's Facebook Live sponsor. And today's Facebook Live sponsor is Lechuza. I don't know if you've seen me using my self-watering plant pot. Lechuza is a brand, it's an award-winning brand, and it's actually made from, you know when they make Playmobil toys? So the leftover plastic, instead of getting thrown away, it gets made into these really, really stylish, beautiful pots, which are self-watering. Yes, they have a sub-irrigation system. They're really easy to use. The smaller ones, I have one of the small ones. All you need to do is just set it up. It's very quick. And you just put the pot of your plant inside the spot and you fix this little like wick at the bottom of the soil. And then every few days, it depends if you're using it in summer or in winter. Right now, I think I watered mine about 10 days ago last. You just fill in this little container at the side of the pot and you have an indicator which tells you if you need to add more water. So what's happening now is that my other plants are getting a little bit sad, poor things, because I just look at the indicator, I'm like, oh, that one's fine. So I think I need to get some more. But anyway, if you haven't checked them out, I'll leave the link to the Lechuza Facebook page and Instagram page over here. And you can check them out at Playmobil Fun Park, and also at Piscopo Garden Center in Burmarat. Okay, so let's begin, ladies. But before we do, I want to say hello because I can see a lot of faces popping in. So hello, Audrey. Hi, Claudia. Hi, Christina. And Christina's watching with her sister today. So hello. I don't know your sister's name, but I do see her on your Instagram stories. So I know who she is. So hello. Hi, Crystal. Hi, Sarah. Hey, Bella. Hey, lovely. Good to see you here as well. Hi, Luciana. And Luciana also loves Christmas, I think, because she says very interesting talks. Hello to Isabel and Melanie. And Sarah says, I so look forward to my daughter's first Christmas concert next year. Well, if our similarities are any indication, you will need a box of Kleenex. It is the most magical event of the year, I tell you. Hi Charmaine, hi Justine, hi Maria Pia, and hi Charlene, and everyone else who's on here. Hi Charmaine. I can see that there are a lot more people viewing than I can see the names. So just say hello to everyone. So let's start. So the first thing that I start off with and that I plan ahead of time is the decor. In fact, today I was just shopping for Christmas decor. So I already started off. What I do usually is when I put up all of the Christmas decor the previous year, I just note what's missing and I take notes. Because of course everything is packed up in its boxes, away in storage, in the little corners that I have in my home. No, I don't have a storage space somewhere outside of the home. But we managed to kind of pack up everything and put them on the little shelves here and there. But of course, I won't even remember what I ate 3 days ago, let alone what I need to buy for Christmas. So what do? I take some notes. So I'm like, okay, so this shelf could use a little more decor. I need a little bit more tinsel, some more lights, some more this, some more that. Take note of everything, put them inside my notes app and leave them there. So today, when I went shopping, I knew what I needed to look for. So I needed some more lights. You can never have enough lights. The wonderful ambience that they give off, and they're so cheap and they make such a beautiful effect, that warm feeling inside of the home. And I needed some things for the shelves, and I needed another wreath. You can never have enough of those either. I absolutely love them. And when I went shopping, I could really enjoy it. First of all, the shop wasn't super busy. When you try and shop for Christmas decorations in the beginning of December, the shops are packed, everyone's grabbing everything, all the best stuff gets sold out really quickly, and I don't enjoy it as well. You're stuck in the traffic, there's no parking. So today I went very leisurely. I ran away as well in the middle of work errands, so I stopped on the way and I was alone, so I could pick out things on my own as well. And it was really, really nice. So this year, unless you might know what you need, in which case start now. If you don't know what you need, plan for next year. So take notes, see what you need, and next year start shopping for Christmas decor early. Of course, I still shop for some little bits and pieces in December when it's really busy, but then I do it at my own pace. It's not because I have to, it's because I want to. It's because we're walking through the streets of Valletta and I spot a shop and I want to go inside and I buy something, or we're somewhere else. So I just don't like the pressure that Christmas brings with it. I'd rather plan and do everything ahead and then do everything like at my own leisure throughout the month. So, the season's changing and today I have tea instead of water. This is something I do all year long, but especially for Christmas, I do it some more. So, I start gathering simple recipes. There are a lot of beautiful recipes around. I'm not just talking about Christmas. My dinner and a flash students know exactly what I'm talking about when I say stick to simple. And this holds especially true for Christmas. Don't start going all dreamy-eyed when you look at that very complicated turkey or that very complicated soup, because you'll end up being a slave to your kitchen instead of enjoying your guests. Okay, so keep it simple. There are plenty of simple recipes that you can cook up. And I start looking up not just dinners, but I look up as well like a couple of snacks, like fun snacks for the Christmas period, simple cookie recipes. This year I intend on baking more cookies with Nina because she's older now and she will enjoy it more. And also other things like light lunches, which I can prepare very quickly so that we can go out and enjoy the rest of the day. And things like platters and snacks, so I can have people over at a short moment's notice, just whip out a couple of things, pour ourselves some wine or tea, and just sit down and have a blast. And that's it. So, some more hellos, because I can see some more ladies popping up. And hi to Petra and Gail. And Charmaine asked if I got an elf. I did read about the elf a couple of years ago. I was meant to get it, and for some reason or other, I never got it. I remember I read a story about this girl who was horrified because her elf had to go away. That wasn't the reason I got it. I didn't get it, but I kind of never got down to it, to be honest. Chiara, hello. You and Nina should make a cookie making blog. Actually, this year we're going to be making quite a bit of cookies because Nina's been asking to cook some more with me, and cookies are fun, and you can make all these different kinds of cookies. And I'm looking up some really cool shapes as well, because obviously I need some really nice cookie cutters to go with that. And I'll definitely be uploading some posts or blog posts and stories and some simple recipes so you can do with your kids as well. So yes, check back. And Petra, who's a dear friend of mine back from school, says, hello, I managed to finally sit down and follow you about. Yes, Petra, I know you're very busy, so I really appreciate it. And I hope you have a cup of tea or coffee and taking the time to relax. It's hashtag self-care time. So hi to Charmaine and Janelle. And Claudia says, I love Christmas, but I'm sure you do know that. And yes, I do. I've seen some really, really nice stuff that you've made, Claudia, online. So well done to you. Hi, Charlene. Thank you for the compliment. Hi, Audrey. Audrey can't wait for Christmas as well. Oh, great. And Kiara says, love Nina's little videos. Nina is enjoying the camera so much lately. In fact, I've got so many videos and I'm just sharing 2 or 3 every day because I don't want to spam you with Nina. But she just wants to shoot videos and she's like, Mommy, can we shoot something so that the other kids can see me? Because I get a lot of messages from moms telling me that their sons and their daughters enjoy watching Nina. So you never know where she might be in a couple of years' time. Let's continue. Okay, so something else that I do, I start doing early is I start keeping an eye out as well for some catering options. I love cooking. I love the kitchen. I love having family and friends over. I love being a host. I love opening up our home to our loved ones. But mostly, I like enjoying the Christmas season and our family and friends more than I like stressing about the cooking, leaving the house clean. So, although I enjoy the cooking part, I don't really go out of my way to do it. So I do think of these easy things that I can prepare, but I also organize some little get-togethers where I get a caterer. I mean, I don't go super fancy, you know, I just stick to a caterer which has good items, you know, which can be delivered to door with cooking instructions, so I can keep it simple. And yes, I also do that because it's important that whenever we're entertaining, we don't forget the why. We're not entertaining to show off, we're not entertaining to spend hours slaving in the kitchen, we're not entertaining to show how great we are, we're not entertaining to have perfect homes for our friends to walk into, for our families to see. We're entertaining because we enjoy the company. So that's my priority, and everything else comes second. So yes to catering. Aha, this one. I buy lots of tea lights in advance. Now, this weekend, I will be decorating our house for Christmas. And I will be showing you as well what the decor is like. And I'll also be showing you what I bought today for our Christmas decor. And I'll show you how I styled it. And as a side note as well, I have a live planned where I tell you, I teach you all about my decor style, my Christmas decor style. It might be different to some other people's. I don't have a lot of red, I don't have a lot of Santas, that's just me, it's just my style. And I will give you some tips on how to mimic this decorating style. So if you like it, watch out for this live. I think it's coming up in 1 or 2 weeks' time, probably in 2 weeks' time. So back to why I buy lots of tea lights. So if you follow my stories, you know that I have lots of open shelving. You can see it behind me. I also have it on the other side of the room. And one of the shelves, I set up like this small Christmas village full of little houses and trees. And all of these houses, or most of them, you can put little tea lights behind the houses so that the house looks lit up. So I turn these tea lights on every single day. So you can imagine how many tea lights I use. So every day when it's round about this time, it's starting to get dark, I light up my tea lights and I go through loads and loads of tea lights. So I start buying from now. First of all, because I don't want to run out. And secondly, so that I can kind of spread out the costs, you know, not just buy everything all at once. Next, you know this one. I buy gifts in advance. I buy gifts in advance because I don't like my gifts to be last minute decisions and quick get that for this person, quick. I like to really think about who I'm buying for and buy gifts intentionally. And besides that, I don't like the rush, you know, that as well. And I also love the planning aspect. I also love buying, but I'm very careful about buying because I don't like to overbuy. I don't like to have my house filled with stuff that I don't need or which I won't use. So gifts are the perfect excuse as well to buy and, you know, just don't feel guilty about it because I'm buying for someone else as well. But anyhow, this is how it goes. So all year round, when I'm going around the shops or when I'm browsing online, I keep an eye out and I start spotting things. So for example, my mom loves Christmas. Yes, she does. She loves it more than I do. She has Christmas carols on all day long. If she's here, or she'll definitely watch it after, she will laugh. Christmas carols all year round, and my husband is rolling his eyes every single day. So anyhow, imagine I'm in a shop and I know that my mom loves Christmas stuff and I spot this really nice Father Christmas. So I'm like, oh, this is perfect for mom. I'm sure she'll love it and I'll buy it and I'll keep it. So that's the way that I do it. But, and I also mentioned this in the blog post. So if you don't normally buy gifts all year round, at least make a list so that you don't go around the shops in the last few days and you're just walking around trying to remember who you need to buy gifts for. And besides writing the name, maybe write 1 or 2 gift ideas and maybe get started from now. I'm going to do something really cool in the next 2 weeks. It's going to be somewhere around the mid-November, but I will upload more information inside of my stories and I'll also upload a post. I'm going to be organizing for the first time, and this is really fun, a Christmas virtual shopping experience. I'm going to go around a few shops and browse on a few websites and pinpoint my favorite gift ideas. And I'll give you a few ideas for some people. For example, if I see something that's a nice gift for someone who loves animal print, for example, or for someone whose kids love science, or for someone whose best friend likes to travel, for example. So I will pinpoint these particular gifts from different shops at different price points, and I will upload them inside of my stories. I will also leave them inside of my highlights. So if you don't catch them within those 24 hours, you can check back and see what I've suggested. Now, the aim here is to save you a little bit of time. So I love window shopping. I'm out and about, so I thought that this would be something handy, and hopefully it's something that will help you out. So watch out for that. It will be on somewhere around mid-November, and I'll tell you the exact date. So next, maybe I'll say hello before I go on to the next thing, because thankfully I'm not wearing my specs because the light reflects off of them and I end up looking really funny, and I can't read what everyone is saying because I'm too curious for my own good, and I'd end up just stammering trying to read. So here goes. Hi Nat. And Sarah says, I think you're talking about the candles. Haha, me too. Isni sagrista. Yeah. My house is full of candles everywhere. Bernadette. And Sarah says, Claudia, so talented, love her items. Truly so. Claudia, you really are. So it's funny. I can see all these people over here, but I cannot see the names. So if you'd like me to say hello, say hello. In fact, hello, Nat. So next, something else that I start planning ahead and preparing ahead is clothes. Now you might say, clothes? You're shopping for a Christmas wardrobe? No, I don't. I really don't shop even half as much as I used to, but I do like a new dress for Christmas Day. I'm sure that a lot of you can relate as well. So my kids and my husband and me, we all buy something new for Christmas Day. So when the winter collections come out, or even sometimes I even buy it a year in advance during the sales, if I find something that I like, I will buy a nice dress for Christmas Day. So again, I don't like thinking about it last minute. You know, imagine like 2-3 days before Christmas. Oh, I haven't bought anything to wear for Christmas Day. That's so not me. It stresses me out. Again, a lot of things stress me out. I don't do them. I'm not stressed most of the time, because probably you're thinking, is she stressed all the time? No, but I know what pushes my buttons, and I just avoid them at all costs. So yes, clothes, something I plan in advance as well. So Christmas events, yes. Is there something you do every year? Because every year we go to a Christmas panto, and in fact we booked our one. It was the beginning of October, I'm sure. Yes, we booked our Christmas panto, and we like organizing a family outing. We hire a driver and a van to take us to the venue, to where the panto is, and we go for lunch. It's me, my parents, my husband's parents, my grandma, my sister, my brother. It's everyone. We're a van full of people. It's so much fun. We go for lunch, we go for a walk, we go for the panto, and then the driver comes back, picks us up, and brings us back home. So for a big event like that, you need to plan. No, if it was even just me, Neil, and the kids, I would plan as well. But you know, we just got really great tickets, first or second row, something like that, and booked it in advance because it's something that I know that we want to do, so why not? So next, Christmas calendar. I don't like cramming a lot in, I must admit. So we go to one panto, we do one Christmas market usually, and then I pretty much say no to a lot of the things. We meet our closest friends, and then a group of other friends, and of course we have our family lunches, but I try to space everything out as much as possible, because I also like our downtime. I'm not the type to go out for lunch on Christmas Day, go for something else on Christmas night, wake up on Boxing Day and go somewhere else, and then have another event the next day. Between Christmas and the other events, I like to have like a day in at home, just chilling, watching Christmas movies, maybe baking some cookies, you know, just enjoying the children. So I like to just study the calendar and try to plan it out as like nicely as possible. Even if I'm organizing stuff at the house, they won't all be close to each other, because that's a big stressor as well. Christmas Day games. Do you play games on Christmas Day? I'm a sucker for games. Neil again starts rolling his eyes at me because I come up with the silliest stuff, but it's fun. So I'm always on the lookout as well for fun games to play after Christmas lunch. I had bought this really cool game. I can't remember the name, but I will share it with you. Black Murder, I think. It could be Black Murder. And this game, basically what you do is you have this stack of cards. Someone picks up one card and they read the card. Now, the card tells you the ending to a very, very weird mystery. And you need to try and guess, the rest of the people, what happened for there's usually a killing. There is a killing involved. Well, yeah, there is every single time. But you need to try and come to the reason or the story of how this murder happened. And they are really weird and it's fun. And the only questions you can ask will give you answers like a yes or a no, or that's irrelevant. And you can't ask anything else. But it's hilarious. It's really funny because you need to come up with the weirdest things to try and solve it. And it's really fun. It's a hard game as well. It's not for kids. I mean, they can try and participate, but it's a hard game. But I will link it because it's a favorite of ours and we play it every year. And for the grand finale, but before I do, I want to see what Christina's saying. Christina says, we plan a Christmas party and we play minute to win it games. I can send you a list of games we found really fun. Yes, please. Send it, Christina. I'll share everything as well with you because this is fun. And Jessica says, haha, bought a board game, Jesus versus Santa. I'm looking forward to play it with my family on Christmas Day. It looks like I'm not the only one who loves playing games after Christmas lunch. Christmas lunch is usually a long affair. I mean, I don't know about you, but we start at about 10 a.m. and then we have lunch and we drag it on until it's dark and about 9 p.m. So, you need to keep yourselves busy. Jessica, leave the link as well of this game. I want to check it out. So for the grand finale, this didn't happen last year. This happened the year before. But 2 years ago, in January, I was preparing something for the following Christmas. So that's 1 full year in advance. So can you guess what it was? Drum roll. Just going to say hello until you try and guess. I don't know if you can guess. We bought one thing in January for December. Unfortunately, when you type in a comment, it takes a while for the comment to come up. So there's a bit of a lag. So not to keep you waiting and not to keep the suspense going, I'm going to tell you. We bought a Christmas tree in January. You might say, what? Let me tell you why. Hold on. Well, first of all the Christmas trees that I liked, leave it up to me, were obscenely expensive. So I was looking at these Christmas trees. I'm like, 600, 700 euros. Sarah guessed it. A tree. No, Christine, I wasn't planning to diet. I hate diets. I try and eat healthy and I'm walking more as well now. Still trying to get rid of the last 3 kilos from the August cruise. And Claudia guessed it as well. And Audrey as well. Yeah, you know me well, ladies. So let me go on. So this is usually me. I mean, let me just give you a little bit of a background on me. When I buy things, I rarely ever buy super expensive items. I do buy expensive items, but they're one-offs and they're things that I know that are going to last me and that I know are classics and I'll keep using or wearing them again and again and again. Christina, sister, you're wise. Or not. You said diet, not tree. So anyway. Okay, Christine, I wasn't offended anyway. So let me continue because I'm never gonna finish. So I normally somehow end up pinpointing and picking out the most expensive thing. So if you give me, for example, 10 Christmas trees, 10 bags, 10 chairs, 10 whatever, I will pinpoint the most expensive item on display. I don't know why, but that's what happens always, or 99% of the time. So anyway, I tried Christmas shopping in November for a Christmas tree, and these Christmas trees were so expensive, and I was like, no, my goodness, I'm not spending this kind of money on a tree. No way. I mean, I know I'll use it for years and years, but I was sure I could find something which was cheaper. which looked very similar to what I was after. So I thought, you know what? I'll wait for the sales. I'll wait for the sales and I'll buy it on sale. So anyway, post-Christmas, I look at this tree again, no sale, no luck. And I said, I'll go online. I'll find a way. I want a new Christmas tree. I wanted to change it because the last Christmas tree that we had didn't really match the style of the house over here, because our house it's got a lot of white and this Christmas tree was black. It was very cool and modern, but it did not match the decor. So I went online. I found this Christmas tree, which was round about 1/8 of the price. I'm not kidding. It looked exactly the same, but it had lights as well. Like the kind of lights, those LED lights, which are like fixed inside of it. You don't need to stay wrapping the lights around. And all I had to do was just switch it on and it's done. And it was so cheap. So I ordered it online. I got it. Of course, I had to put up the darn tree because I needed to check that the lights were working. So that was a headache. I couldn't contact the seller 11 months after and tell him, hey, my Christmas tree won't light up. So that was the most irritating part. Imagine in January, after taking down your tree, having to put up another Christmas tree to check if the lights are working. So I bought this tree, I tried it out, everything was dandy, packed it up, and then come Christmas, 11 months after, I had a brand new tree at 1/8 of the price. I got it without rushing around and carrying stuff around in the car because it was delivered to door, and I was sorted. So if you want to buy a Christmas tree, plan ahead, wait for the sales. Or else, at least if you need it now, buy it now and don't leave until the last minute, because as with all the other things, you'll find loads of people trying to shop and you'll be Christmas stressed instead of Christmas blessed. So before I say goodbye, let me see who's here. Audrey. Hallelujah, I'm not alone. Okay, you like to pick out expensive items as well. And Yannicka says the same. You're not the only one who picks the most expensive item. We have good taste, ladies. And Sarah, oh my God, I'm the same. My husband can't figure out how I always pick the most expensive items. And Sarah says, replying to Audrey, yeah, because, okay, I get it. Because Audrey says, the Dinner in a Flash ladies. Sarah and Audrey are both inside of my Dinner in a Flash program. And cheering each other on, I see, for buying the most expensive items. So anyhow, it was really lovely to see you here again today. It's almost dark. You can see the light like changing. I'll see you next week for another live. Watch out for the Christmas content. Watch out for the virtual Christmas shopping experience. If you have any requests for any content, lives, blog posts, virtual shopping, anything at all, you can get in touch. I love creating content that's specifically for you. So ladies, have a fantastic Friday. Christina says, thank you for yet another lovely live. You're so welcome. And have the most fabulous weekend. Take care. Bye.